Hi, my name is Felicia and my topic today is commercial dishwashing. I'm going to start off with a question. I'm going to ask Ted. I'll just ask you. Okay? So, when you stick your dishes into the dishwasher, how long does that cycle take?
Couple hours.
Yeah, you have different, sets. You can set it on 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe even 80 minutes. Depends on what you're washing and how hot it needs to be. Another question. When the cycle is done, can you just pull out your dishes and put them away?
No, it's hot.
No, it's hot also, and it's wet usually, right?
Yeah.
You gotta wait for it to dry, give it time, and then you can put away your dishes.
Yeah.
Well, would you believe me if I said that in commercial dishwashing, you can wash any dish under 5 minutes? This is what I'm going to talk about today, yes. I'm going to inform you of the process and the way it's done. So, starting off, this was my first job, commercial dishwashing, and there's a picture of me washing dishes. There can be any type of dishes. You wash plates, you wash the dishes that the crew works with, the cooking crew, everything, covers everything. But like with any other trade, you have rules and regulations. So we'll start off with those. First off, if you want to wash dishes, there's 4 basic rules that everyone knows. I'm going to explain to you. First off, you always have to have your hair up. In this picture, I have a beanie on and my hair's I have it tied in a braid. You can have a braid, you can have a bun, you can have it in a ponytail, whatever you want. It's just your hair cannot be loose. Second, painting fingernails. You cannot paint your fingernails because if they get chipped, they get into obviously the dishes and stuff, and like if you're the one that's sitting off the plate, you don't want to find anything on the plate. So you got to make sure that that's clear. Thirdly, you want to always have closed shoes. No flip-flops, no sandals, because if you drop a pan on your foot, it's going to really hurt. So you don't want that happening. So always, I would suggest boots and sneakers, closed sneakers. You'll get by good. And lastly but not least, aprons. Everybody has to wear an apron. Doesn't matter who you are, if you're in the kitchen, the chef, the cook, whoever is working with food. I didn't work with food, but I had to go back and stick all the dishes where the food area was. So you always got to work with aprons. And in the end, you're really grateful for it because with all the work you do in there, you get food on yourself, you get water, it gets really wet. So apron's actually a good bet to get by. So I'm going to start off with showing you my work area. That's a little bit of it, but okay. So starting off, this is where I worked. This is metal table. You can buy them individually online. I'll show you the chef does that. This is the dishwasher. I'll give you a close-up in the next slide. And these are trays. These are the type of trays you use to put the dishes onto the dishwasher. Right here, you can't really see it, but there's 2 power hoses. There's this one and another one. I used another one, but I'll keep on explaining. So the first process is called pre-rinse, or it's what I call power washing. Right here in this corner, this is where the students come and they give their dishes. And you grab them and you stand here and you have a power hose. And this power hose, the water comes out really hard so that it can power wash all the food off. So you don't have to use, a scrub or anything to try to take it off. But obviously there is some situations you're going to have to do that. But for the most part, you can just power wash it, and you power wash it just like this. Like literally 3 or 4 seconds. Turn around, boom. And then you put it on a tray. And the tray, a normal tray usually has 25 sets, so you can put 25 plates in one tray. Now before you even start this whole process, when you walk in, the dishwasher is very important. That's the first thing you do. You got to start it. Your dishwasher isn't always running. It's not always on. You got to get it started. And the way you start the dishwasher, let me show you the picture better. So this is a dishwasher, and first off, you got to heat the water. The water in here reaches from 110 degrees Fahrenheit to 180. So it's super hot, and it's that hot so that it kills all the germs, bacteria. And the process, once you bring it, this is the handle right here, and once you bring it down, it's under a minute, it will wash your dishes, okay? So for starters off, you got to heat up the water. You can't really see it, but there's a little bowl right here, and that's how you test your finger. You put your finger in there and you test the water to make sure it's hot. Then you put this, which is the clogger, put it in, and then you're ready to go. The soaps are always, these tubes are connected with the soaps at the bottom. They're like in big buckets, and they're always ready to run. There's
One minute warning.
There's specific chemicals that you use in it, but that you don't have to know. But yes, that's the dishwashing. So you slide in your tray, you bring it down, less than a minute, it'll be washed. You bring it up, and it's out to go. And it's literally basically dry when it's coming out. So all you have to do is let it maybe give it 1 minute, just so it can get a little bit of air, just to air out a little bit, and then you can take the plates and you can stack them and you can go put them away. For closing up. When you're done, the dishwasher has a specific, like when you're done washing dishes, you can't just go and say, okay, I'm done. No, you got to pull out the clogger when you're done, and all the water has to get drained out, or it's going to get rotty and disgusting. And there's also a trap, you can't see in this picture, but on the bottom there's a trap that you can pull out that all the food accumulates and you got to throw it away. So that's how you finish off dishwashing. But today, that was my topic today, and I just want to say, next time you walk into a restaurant, you see your plate, you know how it's washed, and you know that's efficient, it's clean, and it's sanitized, and it's